ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Most respected Honorable Vice Chancellor of the Academy, Dr. Pradeep Kumar sir, respected Chief Guest of today's inaugural function, Dr. Srinivasachari, and important person amongst us, Dr. Suman, President, Peace Tree Foundation, Vancouver, Canada, Dr. DVLN, Dean Allied Health Sciences, Dr. Malini, Professor of Integrative Medicine, and my learned teaching faculty here, and my dear students, very, very good morning to one and all. I also join with Dr. DVLN in welcoming each one of you for today's program. Further, on behalf of the Academy, I am extending my compliments and congratulations to the teaching faculty of Integrative Medicine who arranged this 2 days wonderful workshop led by Dr.Suman Kollipara, who is the founder of Peace Tree Foundation, Vancouver, Canada, on Sookshma Meditation, giving hands-on training both the teaching faculty as well as students lecturing. Today is the second day of a workshop. We are having with us eminent personality, Dr. Srinivasachari, who accepted as a chief guest for today's inaugural session. I request all the August gathering, give him a big applause for him. I am sure that your elegant presence here will make a lot of difference. The minds, young minds who are assembled in this auditorium. My dear friends, I will take few minutes of time to introduce our chief guest, and I feel it's a great privilege and honor to me. I will read his biography in 2 seconds. Sir was born on 11th June 1954. He hails from Vairapur village, Mulbaga Taluk, Kolar district. He is one of the close associates and good friend of our beloved founder chairman, late Hr Consultation. He has brilliant academic record and he has completed his MA in history in 1976 from the University of Mysore as the topper with 3 gold medals. He joined as a probationary assistant commissioner in the year 1978. And served as 1988 batch IAS officer and retired from the services on 30th of July in 2014. During his administrative journey, he has held a very good number of administrative positions. A few of them are: he served as Assistant Commissioner, Sakaleshpur and Hassan subdivisions, served as the Deputy Commissioner, Mysore and Shimoga district, and served as the Private Secretary to 5 ministers, including Chief Minister, Government of Karnataka, and he acted as the Chief Executive Officer, Jilla Panchayat Raichur, and is the Chairman, Bangalore Development Authority, Bangalore, and he served as a Managing Director, Karnataka State Backward Classes Development Corporation. And he served as the Karnataka State Cooperative Apex Bank, Karnataka Niravari Nigam, and Karnataka Food and Civil Supplies Corporation. They acted as a commissioner for employment and training, food, civil supplies and consumer affairs, health and family welfare, Government of Karnataka. He served as a secretary to government to water resources, minor irrigation, and held additional charge as a water resources, major irrigation also. He is a secretary, elected secretary to urban development, municipalities, and urban development authorities. Acted as the principal secretary to Government of Karnataka, Urban Development and Transport Department. Needless to say, he has extensively and widely traveled across the globe in several countries. Has participated poverty elimination training programs sponsored under Colombo Plan, attached to National Institute of Public Administration, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, Civil Services College, Singapore, and Institute of Development Studies, Britain, United Kingdom. He has participated in the Regional Cooperation Alliance in Cebu, Philippines, and visited China, Hungary, and Thailand. He has participated in the International Cooperative Alliance Conference at Norway and visited Germany, Finland, Sweden, and Denmark. He has participated in the World Water Forum held in Mexico City. Sir has traveled extensively in Israel and Egypt to study the micro-irrigation system, and he visited China and Taiwan as a part of Government of India team to study bus rapid transport system. Sir superannuation in June 2014, appointed as a State Election Commissioner at the constitutional position till June 2019. Sir's spouse name is Sri Nagaratna and blessed with 2 sons. Eldest son Sri B.S. Sri Vishnu, working as an Executive Director, Morgan Stanley, New York, and second son Sri B.S. Gautam is a leading advocate in Bangalore. May I request Honorable Chief Justice to give a word. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Kollipara, great friend Dr. Suman Kollipara, Dr. Prasad, Dr. Malke, dignitaries of the IAS, invited friends, students, and our participants. Indeed, it is a great honor that this institution has provided me a platform to address you, maybe for a few minutes. I was just telling Vice Chancellor that how I was indirectly connected with the establishment of this institution way back in 1885-86. I am recollecting this for one reason. When I drafted that minute, the first sentence I used was 10th for all by 2008. Of course, it was a declaration by W. sometime in 1978 to defend establishing medical colleges in the rural area. Then, you know what is health? Health is just not absence of some disease. Health is physical, mental, and social well-being of human beings. So, what cause they have taken up today is such a noble cause. I consider people like Dr. Suman. I will come back to Dr. Sunita Amma, how I met her 5 years back in Hyderabad. Very, such a great teacher. The moment you meet her, you feel the vibration, you feel the positive energy, and it's not a great matter that Dr. Suman has so much of regard and respect for her. Firstly, we all know every minute, in fact, Honorable Vice Chancellor was telling you to keep some silence for some time. I was reading somewhere, every minute some 6 thoughts will pass through the mind. It comes to around 6,000 thoughts a day. These thoughts are terrible thoughts, sometimes good thoughts, sometimes bad thoughts, sometimes criminal thoughts, sometimes thoughts that give us happiness. Dr. Suman would repeatedly tell that this will help your mental health. After all, mental health is very, very important. But I was only thinking, apart from keeping good health through Sookshma therapy, there are other issues which will create mental stability, which is more important than the regular health itself. Why I am trying to mention this subject is, last year alone,
in 2021, 1,60,000 people committed suicide in India. And this figure goes to 8 lakhs world over every year. This is one aspect. This is suicide. The other one is homicide. You kill people. These thoughts emerge from the same mind. Killing people also will emerge from the same mind. Killing ourselves also will emerge from the same mind. In India alone, some 30,000 murders occur every year, and it is around 4.5 lakhs all over the world. Unless, and I'm so perturbed, you must have read my colleagues who are supposed to be leaders, who would be leading with all their mental stability. One was Collector Kolar, the other one was Deputy Commissioner Bangalore. They committed suicide in the last few years. That means somewhere something is missing. Somewhere something is missing, and we need to build the mental capacities of our people, youth particularly. Medical care, I was Health Commissioner of the state sometime in 2008-9. I fondly remember the contribution of Devaraja's Medical Academy. There were neither urologists nor nephrologists in the health department in those days. We had decided to set up a facility in all the district hospitals, dialysis facility. Our people opposed. Our district hospital said we have no expertise. Then I requested my great friend Dr. Chandrasekhar Shetty, who was Vice Chancellor. He readily agreed to give training to one physician and one lab technician to handle dialysis patients on daily basis. So that way they were a great help to the government at that time. Now, I always remember my tenure as Health Commissioner because after visiting Hyderabad for 3-4 days, we borrowed 108 system from Andhra Pradesh. I was lucky enough to be founder treasurer of hppiness scheme, which was a kind of insurance scheme. And most of this, very unfortunately, India is also trying to emulate US methods of medical care. In my view, US method is fully dominated by the influence of pharmaceutical and insurance companies. And a country like India can never, maybe Canada is a great example to emulate. But in a country where medical care becomes so expensive, taking care of ourselves becomes more important because in the recent years, in the name of medical tourism, whatever facilities we have created in the medical sector, they are being used by the people outside and at a very minimal price. And that has not touched southern part of India much, though there are corporate hospitals in Bangalore also who are availing this benefit. But today I believe this Sookshma therapy will all help you. Maybe youngsters feel, what is this they are telling? This is nothing to do with what we are studying. So we all feel, I am also a kind of an indisciplined character, not a very disciplined character. Because we keep telling so many things. We find time for everybody. We find time for everything. But we don't find time for our own management, our own health care. This is the tragedy of most of us. And you feel this is all science you are studying and what they are telling is about some ancient wisdom. You may be knowing about the DVG, great writer, who is again from Budhvaga, who said in his magnum opus, Muntusimana Kakka, Rushi Vakyadodane Vijnana Kale Mela Jasabu Jeev, Janajeeva Nishamam Buddhima. So the ancient wisdom, when combined with the modern science, it will result in the well-being of humanity. I personally feel, in a world where there are millions of people who promote hatred, who create conflicts, people like Sunita Amma and Dr.Suman are messengers of God, who try to promote love, who are always thinking about the well-being of the humanity. I hope this session, I don't want to take their time, you are all waiting for the presentation. I personally feel that all of you should take advantage of the sessions today, which will go a very long way in building your personality. Thank you.